Ooh, yeah, trigger warning. My feet are big as hell. Am I completely refilming this video because I didn't like how I looked in the first go?
What can I say except...
Yeah, I am.
It's Nike Week and Dick's Clothing and Sporting Goods.
All this week. If it says Nike, it's on sale.
No, Mars.
Money's gotta be the shoes. Shoes.
This is a video that I've been really excited to film, but also kind of dreading. I have way too many sneakers. Honestly, this is my overconsumption. Let's start off with
Fiesta Salsa.
my little micro trend turned macro trend.
From the valley of the jolly, ho ho ho, green giant.
Ooh, yeah, trigger warning. My feet are big as hell. I can't do anything about it. Learn to love it.
No.
Did everyone like myself see those photos of celebrities like Jacob Elordi running around New York or Paris or whatever with these shoes on and a petite little book? Probably never. But unlike you people, I'm gonna turn this micro trend into a macro trend because I wear these like every other day. Yeah, I love them. Are they meant to be hiking shoes? Have I ever gone on a hike in them? No. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Another thing is they're so uncomfortable. So uncomfortable. Like I kind of gaslight myself into being like, I'm getting there. It's shaping to my foot. No. These kind of the comfort level is like a 4 out of 10. Like you'll survive if you have to wear these for a long period of time. You just won't like it. You really won't. I don't want to scare people away, but I have my horrible pair of beaters next to me. Can you focus, Joker?
Do you need some money?
Can you do a 360 for me?
What that means.
What that means.
Yeah, I got the white girl Air Forces. But
What if I told you that these were a brand new pair of shoes?
let me just say, they come in handy though. Like sometimes like you just need a beater. Like I think I wore those a lot like when my freshman year of college when I was like going to the frats and stuff. And oh, I used to wear those when I accidentally signed up to be a cook, a line cook. That's a whole nother story. Next, I have my New Balance, what are these, 2002 Rs. These are my favorite shoe. These are my everydays. I probably wear these the most. The only con is I have a bit of a hole in the toe area. And I got these on my 18th birthday, I think, when I was in New York. And I was like, I'm gonna spend a whole bunch of money. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I think like 3 pairs of sneakers that I'm gonna show were purely from one day I spent in New York. And it was just like, I'm gonna treat myself. I'm 18 in New York.
Okay.
Oh, you're sorry, mister.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Would I get another colorway in these? No, because despite how they look, I don't think that these are the most comfortable New Balances. If I find them, I'll show them, but I think that the 2000... No, the New Balance 550s. Oh my god, I hated how huge those became. Like, I got sick of every single fashion video being like, check out the New Balance 550s if you want to be a fashion killer. Those are objectively, according to me, extremely comfortable. And these are not as comfortable, surprisingly, but I wear these any occasion I can. Work, walking. Is that all I do?
You're just boring, that's all. That's all.
My big treat for myself this year was going to go see Cowboy Carter. Dude, are you really trying to get into fashion if you don't have a fake pair of Gleeties? If you don't got Gleety dupes? Oh my god. These are my most annoying purchase because I got these in a 10.5. We've already talked about this. I got big feet, big old floppers. Okay, who cares? I'm searching on whatever the marketplace is. I find these. I'm like, ooh, all black, and these were really trendy at the time. So I'm like, hey, we in it. I order them. Why do I see that the 10.5 is for women's? I took out the insole, everything. I really tried to squeeze this bazooka into this, but it just didn't work. And now these are just looking at me. I don't know where the insoles are. I'm trying to sell them right now. If you want them for $10, I'll give it to you. $10, $5, $2. Biggest regret. I can't do anything about those. 2 hands to heaven. 16 carriages. These come in clutch every single year.
Bitch, you got on them long ass bitch.
At first, when my mom got me these, I was like, why would you just not give me the normal Uggs? Like, what's up? Why these so long?
And your shit say ugh.
I love them. I love them. They've been through hell and back. I wear these when it's too cold in the house. I wear these when I want to go damn, I really need to think, where do I go? Where am I going? When I want to think about all the places I could be going, I put these on. And they're great. They're soupy. They're soupy comfortable. We got these, you know. Sometimes you gotta be a little professional and shit. You know, you gotta throw these, on, and clearly I'm not throwing them on too often. We got a lot of dust going on in them, but you know, these are comfy. Am I really about to put these on and be like I won't do that again. I'm sorry. For a long time, I would avoid Converses and be like, no, they make my feet look too long. Like, I don't even want that. I'm okay. But you know what? You gotta just learn to accept yourself. I love how, I don't know, kind of unstructured they are. It feels just kind of like one kind of thickish piece of fabric around my foot. We got a closet full of bullshit up there, so we can save that for the end, or we can do that now. Taya editing, make that decision. We'll save that for the end. I made that decision for Taya editing. We got my beloved Dunks. I didn't fall too hard for the Dunk hype. I think I have one or two other pairs in here. But these, I really fell in love with them. These are the 50-year anniversary of hip hop. These are the only Dunks that I was like, give me. Like, I was going crazy trying to get them. And I don't think anybody else was going crazy for them. I walked into a store and was like, can I please have a 10.5 for those, please? And the worker looked at me and went, okay. I wore these again recently. I do forget about a lot of my sneakers, but I'm really big. I'm not that type of sneakerhead, or I wouldn't even consider myself a sneakerhead who's like, I can't wear my shoes. Like, they need to be in a Swarovski crystal box, vacuum sealed. You know, I'm not that type of person. I believe sneakers should be worn. Does it make me a little bit sad when they get a little beat up? Kind of, but I also kind of feel happy when they get beat up. Like, I love a good worn shoe. We got the mystery Adidas 12s. I have looked these up. I don't know what these are. I got these at my job randomly, and I just thought they were really cool. They look a bit awkward on foot, surprisingly. I know some people are looking at this like, obviously. But, oh wait, these are called the Travions? The Traxion. So the Traxion, I'm guessing they're some sort of hiking boot or something. I don't know. I work at a white-ass thrift store, so probably Samantha and Billy probably dropped these off because he can no longer walk or something. I'm making up stories. I'm making up fables. Hey, we got the Crocs. Oh, these are like the best thing ever. Like, my big white-ass foot, wide. I didn't say white. Just loves these. I think these are the best shoes ever been. I'm gonna actually put these on for the duration of the filming process. Let me slip these Johns on. Johns? Who's John? I think the 5s are pretty underrated Jordan. Okay, I actually really like these. Only thing is, the creasing is killing me. The material of it just doesn't look good. Creased. I get my black card back. Again, don't really regret buying these. I will wear them. They'll just be kind of an every now and then beater. I 100% would get another pair of 5s in a different colorway and a better material that I think will just last longer. But not mad at these. I think these are called the Jolly Green Giant, which is perfect because they look, I don't think that it's gonna pick it up. I'll insert a photo, but they have this cool like holographicness to it. I don't know, or like that construction worker swag. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Next, we got the Adidas Superstars. If I made a list of the top 20 sneakers ever, I can tell you for sure this is going to be on it. Some people will never know the glory these things had in what, like 2017, 2016. They had a generational run, and I'm hopping on the trend now. I think that these are going to come back strong as hell. Yeah, the only thing is I need to buy an insole for these. I don't know what's the trend of like the insole problem with me. Oh, speaking of size 11, we have the Celebrate Diversity New York Air Forces. That's not what they're called, but I believe that's what they're called in my head. Okay. I remember looking these up, And I think this is supposed to represent all the different shades of New York or something, and this is like some sort of special coordinates. I don't know, but I got these in Chicago at Buffalo Exchange. I think they were like 40, 50, and I was just like, you know, I'm going to buy them. I think they're going to be cute. Have I worn them yet? No. But I think with a cool sweatpant and hoodie vibe, they'll look pretty cool. My Vans. There's like 30 different pairs of Vans that I'm not even sure if I'm gonna go through or not, or just insert a photo of in my closet of bullshit. But this was an impulse buy. They give that like Saved by the Bell 80s vibe, but they're just a little bit too small. They're a 10, and most of the time when I have to put on shoes, they need to keep me out of Marshalls, Ross, whatever, because now I'm buying bullshit to make my like 13-year-old self happy. But these are the white NMDs, and again, you had to have been there. The NMDs, like the hold they had on me. I spent too much money on yup. Less white girl beat Air Forces. You know, it's I'm not saying they look like black people Air Forces. I'm gonna have to cut out this whole racial segment. I'm not saying they look, you know, like clean Air Forces. But, you know, they're not as bad as the other ones. These I wear when I'm feeling too short. Yeah. Next we have
When Michael Jackson used his natural, deep voice.
And all my fans around the world.
the boxes.
He's been hiding it all this time.
Starting off with these. These are actually my favorite sneakers that I own. Or like, I'll rank them at the end, but these are up there. They're either 1 or 2, maybe 3, because again, short-term memory, I forget all the shoes I have. But these are the Adidas X Marimekos. I got these 2 summers ago for their Prime Day sale or whatever their sale was. I got these for $70. They're also not super comfortable, but they look super cool. I love the compliments I get on these. This silhouette, I think Adidas should do a lot more of them. They have a lot of potential with these, and I usually like, I would say, kind of more toned down shoes. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. Honestly, I probably gravitate more towards Nike, but Adidas got some bangers.
Oh, uh-oh.
Remember when people were boycotting Nike? What a lie.
It's BS. They made it up. They lie.
It was all a lie. Girl, I'm gonna sell these. I'm gonna be honest. Actually, maybe not. What are these? The olive oil dunks. These are shoes that like my family and stuff will compliment me on, but I don't know. I just don't feel like the passion with them. When I put these on, like I don't feel like, oh, I got that on. I just feel like, But I love green. Maybe they'll grow on me more. I don't know. I'll marinate on it. We'll see. Oh, girl, let's get another beat out of the way. These were the real shoes that went through the trenches. Boop! Let me put these down. I can't sell these for one reason. I'll tell you why. I really, really, really wanted a pair of Jordan 1s. Like, I was shaking, fiending.
It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I need a crack rock on the spot.
And a long time ago, I was sitting there with them in my hand, slipping them onto my feet, aggressively, my bad, because they're too small. They're half a size too small. And I'm trying them on, and I'm like, this is not gonna work for me. But the employee is like, sorry, these are the only pairs we have left. And across from me is a middle-aged African-American man who's like, oh, that's a 10. I'll take those if she doesn't want them. No, you won't. Because now I have them in my collection. Never in my days of days did I think that I would be buying a pair of middies. You ask 14-year-old me, she'd be like, no, I don't think so. What else we got? Just too many shoes. Ty is a shoeaholic. The boat. The deep blue seas. I don't know. Like, these are a chunky shoe. Like, full on head stompers. I didn't even think people would really like these. I was really obsessed with them for a short period of time. And I really, honestly, I wanted the white ones with the black lettering. But I was like, I don't know. Like, I was in one of my cheap eras. I was being myself. And I was like, I don't know if I want to spend this much for a shoe that I'm not even completely sure about. So I waited till these were on sale and I got these. They're not horrible, but it's hard to style these because I'm gonna tell you this, the basketball and jean look, it was never it. I'm sorry. I would always be looking at it kind of confused. I feel like basketball shoes look the best with, if you're playing basketball shorts or with sweatpants. Like, that's the only way that you can really make those work. I don't know, maybe you could throw in like a little gentrified look and maybe throw on some linen pants with basketball shoes, but for the most we have my Reeboks slim sneaker. I need to stop cursing. I have a extremely wide foot, so these shoes are not optimal for my footage. So I made the horrible decision to wear these on a hike. I'll insert those photos because I think they're tea or whatever. And I never wore them again. Now that I'm looking at it, did I buy the wrong size in these? Because the tag says 9.5. That's certainly not my shoe size. Maybe that's why I had such a horrible time on the hike. Who knows? These are the Gore-Tex. I think they're pretty cool to this day, and I think the wrapping, I'll show that. You saw it though, I'm sure you did. The wrapping is super cool. I don't know what it has to do with it. I don't know what the theme for that is. They're kind of, yeah, they are honestly probably on the more uncomfortable spectrum of the shoes that I have. Especially for Air Forces, it's kind of disappointing. I love when they take a basic shoe and just kind of like tweak the silhouette a little bit. Ooh, I'm excited to wear these. I have not worn them yet. I thought these were going to be my summer shoe. The coolest thing about these to me is not only are these my first like Air Maxes or whatever, and I got my mom a pair and she says that they're like super comfortable, so I'm excited to wear them. But I'm scared to, because I just think they look so cute. Also, they came with lace shoelaces, so I think those are pretty nice. But yeah, I'm scared to wear these, but I'm also kind of excited. So we'll find a spot for them. I'm for sure going to take them on campus with me. We have...
I used to pray for times like this.
The Bape Stars. A lot of my shoes are just me fulfilling my like childhood self. Like there's still so many. Tell me these aren't freaking cool. I've told the story on these, but I can tell them again. I got these off Grailed. It was a seller. He had like 1 or 2 photos up. I guess nobody wanted to try. They probably thought they were fake, but Grailed authenticated them, and my rule is if Grailed says it's good, I'm good. And I think I paid like maybe $180, maybe $2 for them. I thought it was a great deal. These are the only Bapes that I really, really wanted. The other ones, if I get them later on in life, you know, if I get that money, I'm fine with. But these were the only ones that I was like, I gotta get these as soon as I can. Sizing is a little bit off. I might have to take out the insoles. I'm honestly willing to power through these. I think they're super cool. I love these. Best shoe ever. I don't know. Maybe. Also, I just like to say, the best thing about Bape is the sliding shoebox. More shoes need to do that. They need to. All right, I'm gonna take a 5, drink some water, and I'll show you guys the last remaining ones that I have in my collection. Finishing it off, we got my favorite. I keep saying every shoe is my favorite shoe. Every shoe can't be your favorite shoe. These are just clean. I was so geeked when I got these. I want more Jordan 4s. If I rank all of the Jordans, it's gonna be the Jordan 4s, Jordan 5s, Jordan 1s. I think that's... Oh, I'm gonna throw the Jordan 3s in there. I might switch that ranking around, but anyways, those are the best Jordans. Maybe the 11s. Maybe not. But that's the video. Alright, this looks like a found footage film, but we're gonna do it this way. These shoes right here, I got these I call these the thrift store Supremes. You get these shoes and you're like, oh my god, I'm so cool, so fun. But these are like low-key ASS. What else we got? We got some Kyrie's over there from my little stint at, you know, pretend ball, where I pretended like I could play basketball. We have some random... I'm low-key thinking these are Temu shoes, but at the time I thought I had come up on something pretty cool. But okay, that was a bad decision. I need to throw those away. We got the Military Supremes. Of course, I had to get these. If you know, you know. That man is super canceled in my book right now, but it is what it is. I had to get these right here, the Military Supremes, because they look like a different shoe that I kind of wanted, but now not really anymore. If you know, you know. And then what else we got? We probably got some boots up there. We got a pair of Converse that are coming up in another video if I can get it together. We got some, I can't grab it right now, I'll insert a photo, but we got some Adidas that kind of look like Converses. What else we got in here? If anything jumps out, I'm sorry. We got, I think, some sandals, beat up Air Forces. We got some like white people sandals up there that are pretty snazzy. And oh, these right here are underrated. I can't believe I almost forgot about these. These are like Puma motorcycle boot things. I need to clean them up a little bit, but they're pretty snazzy. Damn, what else we got here? Oh, those are a bunch of Vans. We got more basketball shoes from, again, that terrible, interesting time in my life. And some slides. And that's pretty much it in there. Okay, again, sorry for the found footage style, but we also got my Adidas Spring Blades that I just, or whatever these are called, Spring Blades? Blades? These are just the most unique pair of sneaker I've ever seen. I'm going to change the laces and see if I can do a little something about some of this stuff, because I don't know, I don't really mess with orange. And what else? We got these Walmart boots I thrifted from the bins that I thought are pretty nice. We got, again, the thrift store Supremes. Thrifted these, and I was like, oh my god, this is such a come up, but it's like, okay, grow up. We got a pair of shoes that need to be clean, but these Oakleys, I have a vision. These, again, this is the bin of shoes that need to be cleaned. We got these. Look, you think that these might be just rotting. I think these might just be dry rotting, but I thought I could maybe fix them up. Again, you know, I'm trying to be on my fashionista stuff and try to pretend like I know how to fix things. Do I have another pair in here? No, I do not. I have a pair of, more shoes that need to be cleaned. I have these. They said they're 11, but I feel like they're like 14s. I don't know why. Maybe someone stretched them out for some reason. But if I double sock these, they fit pretty cool. What else do I have? Those are not mine. Oh, last but not least, I have these right here. These Pumas. I wore them once. I hate them. I might sell them. I might not. I love them. Really like posting videos, so try to do some more stuff. We'll see if you guys like this. If you don't, hit that subscribe button, please. You know, let's get me to 30, please. And hit that like button, and thank you.
Nice shot.
Also, a mystery Vans, a number 2 pencil. I have like 20 pairs. My sneaker wish list is long. That I have no idea where they are. Okay, I'm not gonna buy a Labubu. Just percolating, floating through the air. Sit down, calm down for a second. So the shoes are literally just underneath my desk. They're just tucked in there. I was gonna say nice and neat, but very much not. I'm kind of like